Is Tampa the best city to live in 2024? Well, Forbes just named it the top city to live in Florida, and Time Magazine just called it the top 50 places to live in the world. And yes, I agree with both of those, but you might as well hear it from a local. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you why Tampa is the best place to move to in 2024. So stick around because we're going to get after it right now. Welcome, and if you're new to me and new to my channel, let me introduce myself. My name is Jonathan Ruiz. I'm a real estate agent, but also a content creator that shows you everything that has to do with Tampa and the surrounding cities and suburbs. And I just not show you the real estate side. I show you like where to go, where to eat, all the fun things to do. That way you get a real feel for what it's like living in the Tampa Bay area. So if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on all things Tampa. And if you happen to be making that move over here to the Tampa Bay area, please reach out to me or my partner James. We will love to help you or you and your family make that smooth transition over to the Tampa Bay area. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. I'll put a link to all of our information in the description below. All right, let's kick it off with what makes Tampa so awesome. I mean, why are people just flooding in here day after day and making that move? Because there's thousands of reasons why Tampa is so great. But we're going to touch on a few of my personal favorites. I mean, I've been in Tampa over 30 years. So, I mean, I've seen it grow into the city it is today. And as of right now in 2024, I mean, Tampa is just a vibe to live in. I mean, it's just rich in culture. There's plenty of activities to do throughout the year. I mean, it's not like up north where you're freezing cold and you get snowed in and there's not many outdoor activities. Over here, Tampa is just like, no matter what time of the year it is, I mean, you're going to find some type of event or something to do to get you out the house and bring everybody together. I mean, for instance, Gasparilla is next week. Gasparilla is the third largest parade in the country. I mean, it takes place on Bayshore Boulevard and everybody just dressed as pirates. Everybody's having a great time. There's hundreds of thousands of people just walking the streets, just celebrating Tampa's history. This really is just the vibe that brings everybody together. And there's things like that all throughout the year from different activities. You know, St. Patty's Day, Christmas, Halloween, there's different events. And the city really like shows out. They put on huge events throughout the year and they really bring everybody together. Very crazy little events like St. Patty's Day, for instance, where they paint the whole river green. Or they have like ice skating rinks outside in the Curtis Dixon Park for Christmas time. So they're always having like these different types of events that brings everybody together, brings the city to life. That's a great thing about living over here in the Tampa Bay area. And while Tampa has all these cool events and activities happening throughout the year, if you're like me, sometimes you just want to get out the house and grab a bite to eat or check out some new restaurant that pops up. And trust me, Tampa has plenty of new restaurants. A little mom and pop shop is popping up a little left and right. That's the beauty of Tampa. You can go and grab a Cuban sandwich, which Tampa is known for. Excellent Cuban sandwich. Or you can grab like some great tacos at a local taco stand and a lot of food trucks. Or you can go out to eat at one of Tampa's 3 Michelin star restaurants. You know, really fancy, you get dressed up, make a whole thing of it. So Tampa got you covered either way you want to go. And I love just trying all these new spots that Tampa has to offer. I mean, for instance, I was at Ponte the other day, which is in Midtown, and Ponte is phenomenal. I mean, probably one of the best steaks I've had in a while. Yeah, that's in Midtown. I would highly recommend checking that out. Great date night, great ambiance, by the way. Tampa's cuisine is on par with the best in America. I highly recommend checking out all the new spots and endless restaurants that Tampa has to offer. Another great thing, what makes Tampa one of the best cities to live in, is the real estate. I mean, let's face facts here. It's 2024. There's inflation. A lot of people can't afford living in these major cities because the housing prices are a little outrageous. But Tampa literally has a housing budget for everyone. I mean, you can live in like a prestigious part of like Hyde Park, where average price of a home is $1.5 million. Or you could live like in New Tampa, where you get housing for like $400,000. And New Tampa is going to be more like family oriented, plenty of things to do over there as well. But Tampa is big and they have a little housing that fits every budget. And there's so many different suburbs of Tampa if you don't want to live like in the hustle and bustle of the city area. For instance, like you can live like in Wesley Chapel, a little bit north, where they have brand new houses you can get for like $400,000 in the Epperson community with a 7-acre man-made lagoon and a whole plethora of things to do out there as well. They even have like the Murata community with a 15-acre man-made lagoon as well. And then they got plenty of shops and activities to do in Wesley Chapel as well. Or you could go like to the southeast of Tampa and go to like to the Brandon Riverview area. It's more like a fully built out, more well-established suburb. It's only like 10 minutes from downtown Tampa, and plenty of housing out there and things to do as well. You get houses, 400,000 as well out there. So there's plenty of different options you could go with. And if you want to live like say like in condos, Tampa got you covered. Downtown Tampa has plenty of awesome condos and new buildings popping up left and right. And you could get condos for, starting at like $300,000-$400,000 all the way up to like $5-6 million to some of the most prestigious condos that they have available right now, like the Addition. Tampa is awesome because the real estate, and it has a budget literally that will fit anyone's need. Another great thing about living in Tampa, what makes Tampa such an awesome place to live in, is I feel like I could be a tourist in my own city. When I think of tourism, think of like Orlando, where they have all the amusement parks and tourist destinations, which Orlando is only like an hour-and-a-half drive from Tampa. So you always have that option. But if you don't want to take that drive, Tampa got you covered, because we got plenty of these tourist destinations as well. For instance, like Busch Gardens. I love going there because it has some of the most exhilarating roller coasters in America. And they have a lot of wildlife in there as well. Or you can go across the street to Adventure Island, which is a complete water park as well. If you want to stay indoors, you could check out the museum, like Mosley, the Museum of Science and Industry. Or you can go like, say, if you want to go to downtown area, you can go to the Florida Aquarium with like 1,000 different aquatic species that you could check out over there. Or sometimes you just want to relax, take a nice little stroll on the 2.5-mile Riverwalk. The Riverwalk is absolutely phenomenal, and there are tons of things to do on the Riverwalk. Matter of fact, I made a complete Riverwalk video and all the cool things to do, and I could put a link to that right here. So there's just so many activities and touristy things to do in Tampa, even if you're a Tampanian or a local like I am. Another reason what makes Tampa so awesome, such an amazing city to live in, is going to be Tampa Bay is a tri-city area. So when you speak of Tampa Bay, you also include St. Petersburg, and you also include Clearwater. Take a short trip across the bridge, like the Howard Franklin Bridge or the Gandy, and you're going to end up in St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is just a destination, which is, it just got ranked number 2 by TripAdvisor as one of the best destinations in America. It's going to be pretty huge. And the reason being because they got so much culture. The city's real vibrant, tons of mom and pop shops, restaurants, boutiques, the St. Pete Pier. They're throwing concerts over here left and right. St. Petersburg is an amazing destination to visit. Or you got Clearwater, which is more like a beach town, and they have some of the world-class beaches over there in the Clearwater area. And anywhere between St. Pete and Clearwater, you just got a handful of beaches right on the coast. We got our beaches right in our backyard. It's sunny throughout the year. there's really no downfall to living in the Tampa Bay area. All these reasons is what makes Tampa, Tampa, and such an amazing city to live in. Everything from the real estate to the beaches in our backyard, to all the cool events and activities happening throughout the year. I'm proud to call Tampa home. And if you're on the fence, or if you're thinking about moving over here to Tampa, I am absolutely positive that you'll love it too. Hopefully you will reach out to me or my partner James. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Once again, I'll put a link to all of our information in the description below. And of course, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the next video.